Hey everyone, we haven't posted for a little while. Had a few things going on, so most importantly, our dog, Bonnie, she did her CCL, so cranial cruciate ligament, equivalent of an ACL in humans, and so she's had some surgery, and as you can see down here, she's doing pretty well. You going to show the dog?
Yeah, there we go, there's dog.
She is, dog with it.
Anyway.
So we've been busy. Been busy with her.
Been busy with her.
And we have done a lot of stuff on the van. So we have got a Starlink, which we've just installed now, and we'll show you in a minute how quickly that goes.
Where is it there? I can't see. There it is.
Yeah, the sun's really bright today. We've installed a water monitoring system, the Topogy water monitoring system, because just couldn't rely on they just dropped too quickly, the VM Pro monitoring system.
Wasn't accurate at all.
This one you can calibrate. Brad will show you where, in a red centre, where he's installed it. Got a new vacuum, which I'm super excited about. It's really good. It's really good. I've dealt with a broom for a long time, so that's really good. We replaced the tablet that was in the van with a Samsung Tab A7 Lite because it was just so slow. And
yeah,
Brad will talk about how he's...
Frustrating, wasn't it?
Yeah, and Brad will talk about how we've sort of set that one up as well. I think that covers all of it.
So we got rid of the tablet, which wasn't the best. We went to a Samsung
A7 Lite.
Yeah, A7. So a bit of fluffing around to get the app to work, but so much.
Still controls everything.
Yeah, so much faster, so much easier, isn't it?
Yeah. And you had to buy a surround.
Yeah, just to finish it off.
Just went to one of those kiosks in the shopping centres.
Yeah.
And with the tablet and said we want a heavy duty one.
Hmm.
And you just had to cut the back off, didn't you? Because it had like a spinny thing on the back.
Yeah.
But yeah, now it's sitting flat, covered the holes from where the other one was mounted.
Yeah, and you can connect.
And everything's in there.
So yeah, everything runs really fast. Quite happy.
What about charging it? Because it's obviously not a 12 volt.
No, it's not. What I did, I'll see if I can slot some video in there. I actually, when I pulled it off, it's got 12 volt at the back of it, and just used a little cigarette lighter adapter and plugged the your standard C cord, if that makes sense. Your standard C cord there, and just hit it all in the back. Had to make a little bit of a hole, but it was okay. So we bought a vacuum as well.
So we bought a vacuum. Now everyone seems to buy vacuums, and I don't know, I've always dealt with a broom, but this one it's a Dyson. Dyson, as everyone knows, are not cheap. We're really lucky. They retail for something like $800. This is an Omni Glide, I think that's what it's called. But when we went to JB Hi-Fi to get one, they had an older model, which was about $500. So we saved a few $100 just buying the previous year's model that had one left. So what's fantastic about this is it's a complete swivel head, right? So you want to get round your table, you can. So, under your lid, along your lips, around corners, it's really, really good. It also disconnects. So you've got a handheld as well, which is exactly what I wanted.
2 in 1.
Yeah. So Brad's mounted it behind the toilet. It's got this light on, ignore that, and it's a bit dirty in here. We cleaned it up. But it charges on there, so you do have to get power to it, and we've just put a little Velcro. I haven't put that in right, I don't think.
So I'll give you a brief.
That.
Yeah, I'll give you a little bit of Velcro for when you're travelling.
Yeah.
Give a brief description of how I won't do installs. Just duck and under. Basically, I went through here, which is on the red centre. It'll go into your toolbox. Then ran through the toolbox and drilled a hole into the cupboard. And there's a 240 power outlet in the back there. Yeah, so that way. Because I wanted to put it on that side, but the cord wasn't long enough. So, but it sits quite neatly in there. We get excited about funny things, don't we?
We do. Well, we've also got one of those SOG
on the way.
Yeah, odour control things for the toilet on the way as well, because it's not a composting toilet, it's a normal chemical toilet, which don't have any problem with. So we'll show you that when that arrives. It's
Yeah.
taking forever, but yeah, another thing we're doing. Got a list, working our way through the
The
list.
whole idea is us making these videos, and because we're going to go on the road, aren't we?
Eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
But we've got, we're doing another hip camp in a fortnight in our region, which, you know, we went to Drake's Winery maybe early December. It's mid-January now, so we'll do that. And then we're planning a bigger trip back to Ningaloo Station, which is our favourite place, South Lefroy, in July for a couple of weeks. And then we've both got 5 weeks off in October. So we're not sure what we're going to do. We're thinking we're going to go north again, but we're still working through that one.
Yeah, so there we go. Yeah.
So we'll keep them coming.
Yeah.
Hopefully our kids are watching, if nobody else.
Hello. Mum and Dad. Being stupid on camera.
Okay.
Fucking arguing again. Lucky I wasn't videotaping. So we put in a topology. I'll try and throw a little bit of video in there. So we got a discount from World Touring.
It's 10%.
10%, so it's all right. It gives you a lot better, it's more accurate, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Once you calibrate it, and Cam from World Touring has done an install video and shows you how to calibrate it as well, which is brilliant, which is what we did.
Yeah, go check their video. I'll show you where I put it in the red centre.
Excuse the dust.
Yeah, excuse the dirt. So that's where I've installed the topology there.
That's the Bluetooth connection or everything?
That's the actual part that monitors the water.
And then you install the app on your screen or your phone, and this is called eFlow. And then, which I'm just doing now because we haven't done it on the new tablet. I've got it on my phone, which might be. It looks like it's. Oh no, there we go. Just some of the apps with this tablet come in portrait, and you can't change it. But we downloaded a rotate app and set it that way, and all of the apps should, which is this one, come in the landscape profile. So we'll see.
A bit of fluffing around, isn't it?
Well, yeah. Once we worked it out, we never had to do it before, but live and exciting, given we haven't done that on this tablet before. Takes a minute.
We did a whole pile of video when we were installing topology and installing the new solar charge controller. Nick Pocock put a comment which made me rethink the whole thing, and he was right. So anyway, we put in another charge controller, which makes things a lot better. And then I had issues with a string of solar panels that I put on there.
Yeah.
I was scratching my head, couldn't figure out what was going on. Eventually narrowed it down to a string of panels were not performing, so it was dragging the rest of the system down.
So you replaced them?
Yeah, so basically took that string down and put a new set up.
They weren't new panels. They were panels that we had from our previous van.
Yeah.
So
they were second-hand panels. We, like I said, didn't know anything about solar. They had no amperage written on the back, so you couldn't tell what they were. They were marketed as 200 watt panels. They're not. At the most, they're around about 100 watts each. I'll put the camera up top and pretty boring, but anyway, go and have a look. These are the solar panels, those ones there that I had in the middle, and the one behind the back of the aircon. They weren't performing, so I ended up going and buying a new set. Someone's got a motorbike. Yeah, so I installed them and it's working really well now. I ran the batteries down yesterday and that's what it's pumping in. Fridges, I had the fridge running and all, and the inverter on.
yeah. So we're going to connect the new tablet, which we'll talk about as well. And then we haven't got a smart telly yet, but when we get the smart telly, we'll also be connecting that to it.
Yeah.
So excited.
Yeah, it says connecting now. How long has this taken? couple of
3 or
minutes.
4 minutes to boot up and then now connect.
Okay. Say that again. What?
It's pretty self-explanatory. Just have to create a name for your network, your Wi-Fi network, and a password. See how fast it is. So YouTube. We'll go to subscriptions. We'll go to my favourite YouTuber, which is Cam Wild, and we'll open his most recent video.
Really fast.
Really, really fast.
Wow.
Pretty cool.
So it was a pretty easy setup, wasn't it, really?
Yeah, it was. Very. Considering, you know, we're technologically challenged.
We are of that age group. Nah, we do all right. So we went out, bought a telly, connected all our stuff up.
Smart telly, yeah. Now
Yeah, we're talking about buying a smart telly, and anyway. And we're looking at the speeds of the, what's it called, the Starlink. So show us the speeds, just now.
So we're watching our trip in a van video on YouTube,
Yeah, trip in a van,
and that's what speed we're getting.
and that's the speeds we're getting.
It's pretty quick.
Yeah, it's working really, really well, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a finger in the way.
That's usually my thing.
Anyway, just wanted to put that in there. A couple of bags sitting in the caravan.
Oh, I've been setting up the telly.
Yeah.
Had to install all the apps and everything.
Yeah, we got it to screen mirror. What else to do? We've got
Foxtel Go,
Yeah.
KO, Stan, Netflix, all of the 10 Play and iViews.
yeah.
All of those are on here now. Ready to go.
Yeah.
And we had to practice this. Screen mirroring's a bit tricky. We have no idea how to do that without a Samsung device, but we worked that out.
What was
I
that
think
Google Home you needed
it's
on your
Google
phone?
Home, yeah. Yep. And I think that's it. Everything we'll need it for.
Yeah. 32-inch footy.
As long as
Footy
we
on.
can watch the footy, I'm happy.
Oh yeah. All right.